Hey everyone, it's Alison Heikkila. Happy July to you. Can you believe that it's July? I absolutely can't. It is time for the latest release from A Colorful Life Designs, and I am really excited to show you this release. I about lost my mind when I saw it. When Mary Kay posted, all of the stencils that were being released, I was like, you can basically just send them all to me because I need everyone. I didn't actually ask for every one of them, but holy cow, it is so my style. It's so my style, and wait until you see the new card bling. Okay, so first of all, I've got some cardboard here. Okay, so if you're new to A Colorful Life Designs, they always come in these manila folders with some washi tape on them to keep them inside. A little thank you of card bling. This looks like a really fun mix of all different card bling. How cool is that? Love it. And I am going to have to pull something out, I think. Did I get that one? No. Usually when there's the mid-month inspiration, it's wrapped in a piece of paper so that we don't show that in our videos because that doesn't come out until mid-month. But I didn't get that this time. So the first one I'm going to show you actually is an older stencil set, I should say. I've been wanting this for a while, and you'll definitely see me using it this month because it's really cool. These are the Marvelous Masks balloons, and you can see that there's a bunch of stencils in here as well as the masks for the balloon. So this is going to be a lot of fun to work with, and I hope you're excited to see what I do. I've got some ideas. So this is older, but you can use these anytime. Love it. Any of the stencils that have been previously released can always be ordered. They are made on demand. Mary Kay makes them all herself. She weeds everything herself. So even if it's from, her very first release several years ago, you can get those stencils still because she will make it for you when you place that order. So this again is the Marvelous Masks balloons, and you get the stencil and the masks. And whenever there's multiple stencils in a set and or masks, they come in plastic. The rest of the time they don't. Okay. Let's pull these out. I'm so excited. So whenever she does like mid-century themed stencils, I'm all about that. That and geometrics are like my jam. So there's a lot of mid-century here. This is called Mid-Century Mod Pods. I love this. This might be my favorite one from the release. Why can't I find where to open this? Hold on, there we go. There we go. I just couldn't get my finger in there. So these are two stencils. They can be used together or separately. Check that out. Isn't that so cool? I love this. I love this so much. I think it's really rad. I'm going to use this all the time. It's so like 70s and funky and cool. I love that. Okay, so that's mid-century Mod Pods. Next, we have mid-century arcs. And I could be wrong about this. I believe that she's splitting. Now, keep in mind, you guys, it is the end of May when I'm filming this video. So things can change over the period of time from when I'm filming this to when things go live and all of that. But I believe that the plan is to have two separate stencil bundles this month. I will have all of the information in the description box, so make sure that you expand it and read all of the info there. Whatever it is, I will have the info there. But I believe that she's separating the release into two bundles. Again, that could change, but for now, as of May, whatever today is, I don't even know what today is. Anyway, trust me, you guys, the information is down below in the description box. So this is a 3x5. This is mid-century arcs. This is really fun. I love that you can use different orientations. We might even be able to stack them next to each other or maybe flip them over and get a really cool like rainbow effect happening. That'll be fun. Love that. Okay. This is stuck on the washi tape. Here we go. This is called Life Roads. Look at that. It's like a funky checkerboard. You can kind of see the movement. It's got kind of a curve happening this way as well as it looping up. It's going to look really cool in black and white. It's going to look great in different colors. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. If you have anyone in your life that loves Alice in Wonderland, this could be fun. Oh, you know what you could do? You could ink it up this way and then turn it 90 degrees and ink it up again and get a really cool checkerboard effect. Won't that be fun? I'm going to have to remember that and try it. I think that's going to be really cool. That is Life Roads. Next up is Around the World. Look at this. This kind of reminds me of like a sundial, or like rays of the sun, or a laser beam. I don't know, it's just kind of reminds me of like binary numbers. I don't know, Roman numerals. These almost look like Roman numerals in here if you squint. I don't know, it's really cool. I like how it's radiating from this upper corner and working its way down. I just think it's going to be pretty cool to play with. Maybe you have a background that has some stuff going on, like a monoprint, but you need a little something else. This could be a fun one to use. Even if you don't stencil through the negative space, maybe you spray this with a color and then slap it down onto your panel, and then you'll get, you know, the areas that have the stencil itself. That would look really cool. So that is Around the World. Next, we have Off-Road. Check that out. Kind of has a wave design, but I definitely see where the Off-Road name is coming from. I think it's fun. It's cool. You've got a straight line in the middle, sort of, but then lots of waves happening, and I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it yet, but I really like it. I like how they're kind of going over and under each other. That's going to be fun to play with, too. They're all fun to play with. Let's be real. Okay, guys, I have so many. This is called Mid-Century Tower. Look at how cool this is. It kind of like, it doesn't seem like it should work. Like, it doesn't seem like this piece should be able to stay in there, but it does. It's just so funky. Again, let's isolate some of this. You can get 2 card fronts out of this easily. That's why I really like the 6x9 stencils, because you do a whole piece and then you cut it in half and you've got a twofer. Look at how cool that is. Isn't that fun? Oh, this is going to be great for my roll-off prints. Like when I'm monoprinting and I roll off the extra ink or paint onto from my brayer onto a piece of scrap paper, then I can ink or use embossing paste on top of that. This is going to look really cool. I love this. This is a favorite. Mid-Century Tower. Next is Mid-Century Lot of Bangs. They do look like little explosions, right? I can see this in like reds and yellows, looking really funky. This would be great if you have any of the dies that you can get. Like I have the MFT versions of like couches and houseplants and things like that where you can create a little room. I feel like this would be a great wall for that like room setup. Hold on, I think I have an example. So like this, right? Couldn't you picture this as a background? Wouldn't that be fun? You just throw a couch on there, a couple plants, and you're good to go. That's what I'm seeing with this. I think that's going to be really neat. Mid-Century Lot of Bangs. The last stencil I have is Mid-Century Atomic Teardrops. This is so cool. I love this. This has kind of a flamey look. I believe that there's a stencil called Chevron Flame or Flame Chevron already in the shop. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. And this has a very similar vibe to it, but it's a lot more open. It's got less of a continuous pattern. I mean, obviously there's a pattern going across the whole thing, but you've got these open spaces here. There's no dot in this one. It's kind of, it's different, but it's really cool. I love this. You know, it'd be fun if you made these into like eyeballs. I'm always going to weird creatures and stuff, but like just stencil this, and then you can make a creature. Or, ooh, this looks like it could be a mouth and like a goatee or something. I don't know. It's more than just the overall pattern. I think it's really rad. So that's Mid-Century Atomic Teardrops. Now, my friend, we are going to look at the card bling, and this is a new luminous collection. Guys, they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Hold on. We're going to do the warm colors first, for the most part. So there's 12 new colors. If you buy the bundle of card bling, within the first week, oh my goodness, then you will get, you will be able to get them at 20% off. Plus, if you use my coupon, which is ALFAN10, again, that'll be listed in the description box, you can save an extra 10%. So that's only for the first week. If you try to get this after the first week, they'll be back to regular price. My coupon code will still work. But yeah, definitely take advantage of this because holy cow, Batman, they are so cool. Now, the master bundles for the stencils, you can't use my coupon. They're already heavily discounted, and that is what it is. But you can use it on these guys. All right, are you ready to dive into these? The camera is not picking up how fabulous they are. Let's see if bringing them closer will help. This is called Luminous White. Again, all of these are part of the Luminous collection. They just look like they've been kissed with moonshine. And I don't mean the alcohol. I mean like the light of the moon. This is Luminous Petticoat Pink. They kind of have this silvery kind of feel to them or look like, depending on, okay, I think that in this one you can see it the best. This is Luminous Damask Rose. So they're red sequins, right? I'm trying to fix my light so that you could see them a little bit better. It's not really working, but we're doing our best here. So it's a red sequence, but you can see those flashes of silver on them. That's what I mean by like moonshine. If you think of the light of the moon, that's what this reminds me of. This is really gorgeous. Okay, so we have Petticoat Pink, which is like a hot pink. Then we have Luminous Creamy. So that's a cream base with this kind of moonshine effect that's happening. This is Luminous Whisper Pink. You could see that it is much lighter in color and a little bit more corally than the Petticoat Pink. Then we have Peach Sherbet. It's like an orangey peachy color. Beautiful. This is the Damask Rose. This is so striking. So striking. Then we have Luminous Lemon Sorbet. Loving that. Luminous Popsicle. Luminous Oasis. So this is a greeny kind of color, whereas the other one was more turquoise. Luminous Blue Skies. That's a really neat color. I don't usually see sequins in this shade of blue. It's really cool. Luminous Celadon. So this is more of a yellowy green. This is more of a bluish green. And lastly, we have Luminous Violet. These colors are gorgeous. You have a whole rainbow here. They are really beautiful. I highly recommend getting the bundle of these because they're so different from all of the other card bling packs that Mary Kay has in the shop. So if you're able to, and if you love sequins like I do, I highly recommend this collection. So I'll be back real soon with some more videos, and if I may suggest, make sure you check out my blog too. My blog has a ton more projects than what I post on YouTube. So if you're not already following my blog, which is AlisonHeikkila.com, please head over there and see what else I've got, because there is a ton more that you don't see if you're only following me on YouTube. So I will see you guys very soon. Be well, stay safe. Peace out.